So, good day everyone, and today we're going to tackle about the infix, postfix, and prefix. So, let's go! So, infix is the normal way we write expressions, just like the example, a plus b or e plus b multiplied by c, and then the postfix is operator goes after the operand. So, by the way, operator is something like the sign, and then the operand is kanang the A, B, C, or it's either numbers or letters, so something like that. And then the prefix is operator goes before the operand. So just like in the example, A plus AB, then plus A multiplied by BC. So now I'm going to explain step by step. So first we're going to explain the infix expression. So step one you need to read A. So because A is the first one, you know. So A it's an operand. So just like I've said, so an operand is a number or a letter. So we just note it and nothing to compute yet. So the current value will be A. And then the step two, the step two is the next. So which is the last operator. I mean the addition sign. Oh my goodness. So it's an operator. So remember it, but we don't use it yet because there's a higher precedence operator coming. So because remember that there's a multiplication sign. So the current operator will be um, uh, addition sign. So step 3, read the B. So the operand will be like noted. So the current value will be B. So the value will be B, and then the step 4 read. So operator has higher precedence than plus. So by the way, according to operator rules, we multiply B multiplied by C first. So the step 5, read the C, and then the operand is noted, and then compute B multiplied by C. Multiplied by C first, because just like what I've said, that multiplication has higher priority than 1. So by the way, a precedence is something like an order or a rank or a priority, so something like that. So and then the step 6, so the finish expression. So now we can compute A plus B. Wait, so remember I said that, so we need to multiply first the B multiplied by C. So if we had a number, so the final value will be A plus the result of B multiplied by C. Okay, so to summarize all the things I've said, so an infix operators are applied based on precedence, and then the parentheses change the order anything inside is done first. So reading left to right is normal, but the operation order is what matters. So now let's go to the conversion of so by the way, this is a conversion, by the way. So let's convert this infix to postfix. So by the way, this is a conversion from infix to postfix and then to prefix. So yeah. So now let's go to the postfix expression. So first you need to read the A. So A operand add to output, and then the output will be A. So, and then the stack is empty. So read the operator. So read the operator, which is the plus sign. I mean the addition sign. So operator push to stack. So it's like the output will be the operand will be in the output, and then the operator will be in the stack. So read B, and then B is an operand, so the output will be AB, and then the stack is still addition sign. So and then step 4, read the operator, which is the multiplication sign. I've said that multiplication sign is higher than the addition sign. So it's like the higher precedence than the addition sign. So push to stack. So the output will be AB, and then the stack is A. And then the stack is addition, and then multiplication sign. And then read the C. which is C is the operand, so the output will be ABC, and then the stack is plus, and then addition sign and then multiplication sign. So in the last operation, so in the end of this expression, so pop all operators from stack, add to the output. So that is the last step. The multiplication is a higher precedence. So that's why we need to input first the multiplication sign before the addition sign. So that's why we had ABC multiplication, and then multiplication sign and then addition sign. And now let's go to the prefix expression. So expression reverse. So in this part you need to reverse. So first in fixed part we have A plus B multiplied by C, but we need to reverse it. So now we had C multiplied by B, then plus A. So first you need to read the C because we changed it, right? We reverse the expression. So C you need to input you need to output the C, which is because C is the operand, so you need to put it in the output, and then the stack is empty, is still empty. So and then the second step, so the operator push to stack, so C, and the output is still C, and then the stack is multiplication sign. And then step 3, so read the operand, which is the B, and then the next operand which is the B. So now the output will be C, B, and then the stack is still the multiplication sign. And then read the next part, which is the addition sign. So in step 5, you need to read the A. So A is an operand, so the output will be C, B, multiplied multiplication sign, and then A. So the stack is still the addition sign. So in the final steps, and in the end of this expression, pop the remaining operators from stack. So the output will be CB multiplication sign A plus, and then you're going to reverse it. So we're going to reverse the final output. So that's why we had plus A multiplication sign, then BC. So now let's go to the sample code. So I'm going to explain it line by line. So import Java DTL stack. So first we import stack from Java. So by the way, stack will hold operators temporarily while converting expressions. So and then in the next part, which is the public, and in the next line, which is the public class short infix. So this starts our class named short infix. So everything else goes inside this class. So this part, static booleans ISOP. So this function checks if C is an operator. So by the way, operator is addition sign, subtraction sign, multiplication sign, and addition sign. So if C is found in the string which is operator, so it returns true, otherwise it is false. So in the part static and prex, which is short for precedence, so this function sets operators precedence. So and then plus and then addition and subtraction get 1, and then multiplication and addition get 2. So if it's not an operator, so it returns to -1. And then this static string to postfix, this function converts an infix expression to postfix. And then this string out stack, so that one. And then so S stacks to store the operators temporarily. So and then this part for char kaning sa for loops, so it loops through each character in the infix expression. And then the F part is the part which is the if character is letter or digit. So if C is a letter or numbers, add it directly to the output. And then the else, if C is a parenthesis, so push into the stack. And then so if C is still is a sign, so pop from the stack and add to output until it's until it's found. So they're removed from the stack. So, and then FC is an operator. Pop any operators from the stack that have higher or equal precedence and add them to output. So and then push the current operator C onto the stack. So, and then the while loops, and then the while loop. So after the loop, pop any remaining operators from the stack to output, and then return out. I mean, in the return out, return the final postfix expression, and then the static string to prefix. So this function converts an infix expression to prefix, and then then the string rev, which is short for reverse. So it reverses the infix expression, and then the reverse equals reverse replace. So swap parentheses after reversing, so it becomes a double parenthesis and then parenthesis and then something like that. So and then the return new, which is the string builder, and this one. So convert the reverse infix to postfix and then reverse it again to get prefix. And then the public void main string, this is the main function where the program runs. And then the string infix a plus b and the multiplication C, define the infix expression to convert, and then the system that out the print. So this part is to print the original infix expression, and then the second part is to print the postfix expression using the postfix function, and then the third part is to print the prefix expression using the prefix using the to prefix function. And then, so the output of this code is, the infix is just like this one. So the infix will be a plus b and a plus b multiplication sign c, and then abc multiplication sign plus, and then plus a multiplication sign, then bc. So I guess that explains everything. So thank you so much, and God bless, and I hope you understand. Once again, thank you so much. Goodbye.